Hello and welcome to another Film in 5 review from More Movies. My name's Greg Fisher, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the 2021 film Cruella, the new Disney live-action comedy drama which is directed by Craig Gillespie and stars Emma Stone, Emma Thompson, Mark Strong, Joel Fry and Paul Walter Hauser. Although I promise not to give away any of the film's key plot twists, I will be talking about the story and other elements, so here's a spoiler alert. Cruella is an origin story for one of Disney's most notorious antagonists, the infamously wicked Cruella de Vil, who first appeared in the animated feature 101 Dalmatians in 1961. We have recently been inundated with a slew of live-action or photorealistic Disney remakes, with stories such as Alice in Wonderland, Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Mulan, and Dumbo all getting the big-budget transformative treatment over the past few years. But this recent spate of rehashed classics originated in the 1990s with The Jungle Book in 1994, which was swiftly followed by 101 Dalmatians in 1996 and the sequel 102 Dalmatians in 2000. Since that live-action version in 2000, Disney have given Cruella a rest for a few decades, until this recent effort, which explores the backstory of the character and sheds new light on experiences that led her to becoming the domineering and scary antagonist that we are by now more than familiar with. The film starts with the young Estella starting at a new school. She is a talented and precocious youngster who has a flair for fashion design, but also has a cruel streak, causing her mum to nickname her Cruella in an attempt to highlight her bad behaviour and encourage her to differentiate between her naughty antics and her sweeter, more well-behaved nature. Being raised by a single parent and having been moved from pillar to post once too often, Estella is the perpetual outsider, which leads to her clashing with the bullies at school and landing herself in lots of trouble with dependable regularity. After a tragic event involving Estella's mum and a pack of ravenous Dalmatians, the young girl is left to fend for herself on the streets of 1960s London. There she is befriended by Jasper and Horace and embarks on an Oliver Twist-style life of pickpocketing and thievery in order to survive. As she comes of age and turns into Emma Stone, the adolescent Estella lands a cleaning job at a fashionable London high street store. Although not an ideal position, this job helps her to get a foot on the ladder when she meets top horticulture mogul the Baroness, who is played by the excellent Emma Thompson. So that's the setup, but you'll have to watch the film yourself to see what transpires. As you might expect, the quality of the production is as good as it gets, with all the Disney flair and stylization you could throw a stick at being employed to great effect. Stone is on form as the titular anti-heroine, and the support from Fry, Hauser and Strong is a great example of perfect casting. Emma Thompson turns in a solid performance as the aloof Baroness, and the soundtrack is simply superb. This was possibly my favourite element of the movie, with some classic bangers being provided by the likes of the Rolling Stones, the Kinks, the Doors, ELO and Tina Turner, who does some top-notch covers of Led Zeppelin's Whole Lotta Love and the Beatles Come Together, which are just pure gasoline. The cinematography is modern, inventive and extremely fluid, and complements the 1960s and 70s set designs and costumes, which evoke a vibrant, swinging London of yesteryear par excellence. So, is all this just style over substance? Well, to be fair, at least this one is not just a direct remake. It is instead an attempt to do something a little different with some old and familiar material. Is it a game changer? No. But is it a little bit of fun that the whole family can enjoy together? Yes. The characters' motivations are a little bit juvenile and underdeveloped, and the plot is somewhat predictable and obvious. But if you can let all of that go and allow yourself to revel in the glitz and glamour of the ride, then you might just enjoy this one. Personally speaking, I'm sick to death of these old ideas being revamped for modern audiences. I'd much rather see something original and fresh than something ubiquitous and stale. But all things being considered, Cruella isn't that bad. There's a lot of fun scenes and the overall pacing is pretty good. Have I seen better efforts of this type of family film in recent years? Yes. I would earmark Paddington and its sequel as being a cut above the general modern standard. But Cruella is far from the worst family film I've watched in a while, and to the right viewer, I would have to give this one the seal of approval. It won't change your life, and older viewers are bound to be completely uninterested in spending their time viewing this Easter egg-laden nostalgia ride. But younger film fans and families will almost certainly find it an enjoyable few hours of fun. Well, that's it for this review. Don't forget to smash that like button, leave us a comment and subscribe right here on YouTube. And I hope you can join me again for another Film in 5. Until then, take care of yourself and keep watching more movies. What did you think of Cruella? Ahead of the pack or dog rough? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for notifications so you know when we're releasing new videos. To check out more of our articles and reviews, see our website moremovies.co.uk. And why not join us on social media at moremovies4u across the board. And if you want to support us, you can buy us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com, or you can become a patron at patreon.com. All the links are in the description below. Now to check out more of our filmtastic content, press one of the buttons on screen now.